Today we have gathered the Halifax youth, the Yemeni Halifax youth, to organize a protest to represent the people of Yemen and the revolution going on and the people that have been killed in the peaceful protests. The Coordinating Council of the Youth Revolution of Change have proposed a declaration that is more reasonable than all other proposed provided by the regime and aims to represent the best interests for the Yemeni people. The declaration has 13 main points. 1. Remove the current regime peacefully and remove all its figures and all members of the president's family and his relatives from all leadership posts in the military and civil institutions. 2. Forming a transitional presidential council that constitutes of 5 civil members that are widely known for their competency, integrity, and experience. These members have to be approved by the revolution, youth leaders, and the national powers. Individuals that represent the previous regimes should be excluded from the selection. The Transitional Presidential Board will have the responsibility to issue all decisions and decrees that will ensure attaining the demands of the revolution. After serving the Transitional Presidential Board, members will not have the right to run for president of the revolution. After serving the transitional, will not have president or prime minister posts until one electoral cycle is completed. 3. After overthrowing the regime, the board has to declare a 6-month transitional period. This period starts with the constitutional decree announcing the termination of the current constitution and dissolving the parliament, the Shura Council, and the local councils. 4. The Transitional Presidential Board will appoint a widely accepted national figure who will form a transitional cabinet of qualified technocrats within 1 month. 5. A transitional national board to be formed and include representatives of the youth and all political and national powers. The Transitional National Board will provide a solution for the southern issue that yields a fair and satisfactory response. B. A solution for the Saada case issue that resolves the preceding effects. C. Monitoring the performance of the Transitional Presidential Board and the Transitional Cabinet. D. Forming a new Supreme Council for elections which will be responsible for correcting the voter records and preparing for free and fair elections during the transitional period. E. Selecting a drafting committee of reliable legal advisors to propose a new constitution for civil, democratic, and modern state that has a republican parliamentary system based on proportional list-based electoral system and a system of social justice and equal citizenship. The new constitution has to be completed within 3 months from its initiation and then put for national referendum. 6. Restructuring the higher Judicial Council to ensure the full separation and impartiality of the judicial authority. 7. Dissolving the Ministry of Information and forming an independent higher authority that will ensure freedom of expression and diversification of media and communication outlets. 8. Dissolving the Ministry of Human Rights and creating an independent higher council for human rights. 9. Legally pursue and prosecute the corrupted officials and retrieve public property and money. 10. Immediate release of all political detainees and the missing persons and dissolving extraordinary courts and private prisons. 11. Legal persecution of all individuals that caused, assisted, and incited the killing and injury of those who participated in the peaceful demonstrations. Deliver appropriate compensation to the families and of the deceased and honor them duly. 12. Dissolving the political security forces and national security forces and forming a new dedicated national security agency under the umbrella of the Ministry of Interior. The new National Security Agency will be responsible for observing Yemen's external threats. 13. Merging the Republican Guard with the military forces and dissolving the National Defense Council to ensure full impartiality of the army and the security forces. Thank you very much.